What is going on, guys? We are here to discuss a theory that I have been speculating since I just got done watching Marvel's and Avengers Infinity War last night. And it's not a big theory, it's more like a discussion I wanted to talk to you guys about and see if it would have made any difference. Now, if you guys have kept up with all the Marvel movies, especially the Iron Man films, we basically got to see in the third Iron Man film where Tony Stark he built all these different Iron Man suits, and they at the end of the film he blew them up after he went up against the antagonist in that story. But it made me wonder, what if that didn't happen, and what if like he just kept on building them after those years? Because he says in the movie, when Loki invaded Earth in the very first Avengers movie, he stated to Doctor Strange, I believe he said that he has had Thanos in his head for over 6 years. So Thanos knew who he was, and he was always trying to prepare for it, and he could never succeed. He never was like so prepared for Thanos and for the invasion, and everyone was like, okay, well, what do we do? And it got me wondering, like, the Iron Man suits wouldn't have made that much of a difference, like, against Thanos, but would it have made a bigger impact on, like, the fight in Wakanda? And when I say that, um, out of my opinion, and again, this is just a theory, would it have made a little bit more of a difference on the battlefield? Because obviously, the Avengers and the Wakanda army, they made a heavy difference between Thanos' army and their army. They pretty much won, but would have been made a difference. I really don't know if it would have, or if it just would have made irrelevant. Like, it could be irrelevant, it could be a great theory. Now again, it all depends on how you look at it. I would love to have to see like maybe about 10 of those suits show up, to like basically some for the ground and some for the air, because it would have helped out War Machine, it would have helped out Captain America, it would have helped out the Hulkbuster when we saw Bruce Banner in there, and everyone was thinking it was Tony that was in there. And it was really weird to see how they were going to do it. But I was here thinking, would it have made a difference to actually see the different kinds of Iron Man armor in the movie? Like let's say, like, again, if he was just kept on, and especially with the armor that he had, but again, it was armor for him specifically that was brand new use. So I honestly think that it would have been a good idea to possibly put maybe about 10 suits, just to be safe, for like something a little bit different in the war, to basically put at basically at a last resort. Like, if they needed suits that badly to give them an advantage over Thanos' army, then I think it would have been good. Or maybe like three with Vision, when Scarlet was supposed to be protecting him, and then she went out to help the others, and that would have been good too. Like, even though it was one of the main lieutenants that went after Vision, I think it would have been good to have maybe like three or four armor of Iron Man protecting uh, him at the same time, and then also maybe a few on the battlefield, and then also some with Tony as well. Like, basically have Doctor Strange open up a portal, and then next thing you know, you have three coming in and just self-destruct on Thanos, or basically try to distract Thanos while they try to get the gauntlet off. So there's just different things that I'm just kind of talking about with you guys, that if we actually saw in the movie, it would have been, honestly, I think it would have been cool to see, because I know a lot of people enjoyed the third film of Iron Man. I did too. I love that scene where all of them show up, but I would really like to see maybe a few more, possibly, and we may see them in the second part of the Avengers Infinity War Part 2. We may see that, we may not, but this is just pretty much like a theory I had while I was watching the movie. I was like, well, what if he kind of built them, or this never happened in the third film? Would it have made a difference? Again, highly unlikely, but it's fun to think about, because it would have been cool to see more Iron Man suits to kind of go, okay, well, this is a last resort of what we're going to do, and we're finally just going to hit him with everything we got. So that's what I kind of have today for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Again, if you guys are new, let me know your thoughts about that. Was that going through your head? Did it now just go through your head when I brought it up? Or do you think it made a difference? Do you think it wouldn't make a difference? Let me know what you think about this. Honestly, me, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I think it would have been like bodyguards personally for more of Vision, because how Vision was so hurt during this movie, as well as also helping out everyone on the field with Thanos' army, and then of course distracting Thanos when of course Star-Lord and the Guardians and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and Iron Man of course was battling Thanos on Titan. So I think that would have been a good possible just like a side piece, like kind of just like have them go in there and get destroyed, possibly maybe a little bit later, or just throughout the movie during the battle scene. So I thought it'd been pretty cool to see that, but we never know. We may see that or we may not see that. But hope you guys enjoy that theory, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.